Hello everybody, welcome to this offline educational on the breakout of range, or indeed just identifying range, potential for a double topic if you like. I've written identify the breakout of range and indeed identify range. First, some successful habits I'd like you to consider. Optimism matters, but realism keeps you grounded. Set boundaries and make sure you have realistic expectations when you're trading. Discipline is key. Following a plan and maintaining your long-term strategy is much better than spontaneous trading. Apt, as I say. Analyze, plan, trade. Stay humble. Good traders understand that regardless of their experience and knowledge, financial markets can be unpredictable. It's crucial to not let greed urge you to take miscalculated risks. Don't forget about risk management. Focus on protecting your capital and ensuring all risk management tools are in place. We are first and foremost risk managers. Diversify. Make sure to try diversify your portfolio a little. Try not to put all your eggs in one basket. And back to the topic, identify the breakout of range. I've always told you and taught and shown that the Bollinger Bands along with the PSAR can do exactly that, but there is more. We don't need to draw, but we can draw lines and range channels. And I'm going to do that now to show you exactly why and how they will help. This is today's chart. It's the 13th of January 2023, and I haven't had to go back very far to find exactly what I was looking for. This is the NAS. If we look at this flat mid Bollinger, we know the clock angle is 3 p.m. Price is going nowhere. Flat line. Okay, when is it breaking out? Well, we've very often said, PSAR outside, PSAR outside. Hey, look at me. But if we add something to that, if I take this tool and I draw a trend line, and let's just factor in a top here, run across a top here, and a top there. I can extend it a little bit, but we can clearly see that we have a bit of a trend line right there. Great. So to break out, we'd need to break through that trend line. If we clone the line and we move it down, we've now got what can be called a trend channel. This one's not correct because we can see it's a bit of a wedge. I'd still want that bottom there, that low factored in. I'd want him factored in, and then I can either choose this low here or I can choose this low here. It's a 1 minute chart. That one makes the most sense to me. A real and true breakout then is where we break through the bottom, or this line, break through the bottom line of the trend channel, or break above the top of the trend channel. That then would be a more true expectation and a more true projection of the matter. This breakout here, it's too early. It's not a breakout. You couldn't even draw this line until this part is happening. Yes, you'd see that, but you can see we haven't gone to the Bollingers. Often when we're getting a breakout, we do break through the Bollinger Bands. We do break through the Bollinger Bands. And if we look at this chart, we've broken through here and here and here, here and here and here. Where are we going? We're going down. In the same section of chart, show me how many times we break out the upper Bollinger Band. Seldom, isn't it? It's all the way back here. And we're talking about the morning session then, and probably something completely different. These lines can be drawn anywhere, and once you've drawn them a few times, you'll get used to the idea of drawing them, and you'll get, used to the idea that you don't really need to draw them. You need a couple of bottoms to be able to draw the line. You can extend the line. If all of this hadn't happened, if we were sitting at 12:46 exactly, and that bottom had happened and that bottom had happened, and we were during this bar, we could draw that low. We could then clone the line, drag it up to the top, and have a look at where the top would be. Assuming this is only happening now, you'd have this top and this top. So to go long, if you were anticipating or seeking a W, X, A, B, C, potential for a W, we need to break through this line, which would be the neckline. We didn't, but we do break through this line, giving us access to a continuation sell, or if you like, a breakout of consolidation or range. We can do this as often as you like, so long as you can connect at least 2 points. 3 is more ideal. If we go over to this range, quite a chunk of range over there, let's put a line on there, and there's the first in the run, second, third, fourth. Look, we can come all the way down here. And now let's check the tops. Let's clone the line. Where did the new one appeared? Here, there you go. We've got these tops. Are we breaking out? Well, if we do, and if you've gone for that, your worst case scenario then is going back above the line you won't tolerate. And if we look at that, what's the worst case scenario? There's a potential in at 429, or worst case scenario, close bar to close bar, worst case scenario, potential 6. Notwithstanding, we don't have any indicators on here at the moment. I wasn't going, well, our usual trigger indicators, that said, because obviously I'm making these sessions public. But yeah, he would agree we could go short here. Ideally, if you're using dot to dot or inspect the Morse or something similar, then this would have been your pigeon anyway, the PSAR, and this would be classed as late entries. You can't have him anyway. And if we ran the bar further on, yeah, the breakout does happen. Let's run the bar further on. That's not what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. Apologies. We go again from lows across, 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 and there we have a better looking breakout. If we want to factor in that low, okay, that's still the breakout is there. Try and factor in at least 2 lows, 3. If you can see it running for a long time in range, the angle of the mid-Bollinger helps you. You're looking for sells. Clone the line, look for the tops, and you can see it's a nice clear range channel. If we hide these indicators, it's a clear and present range channel which eventually breaks with a signal. Happy days. I hope that was helpful. You don't have to draw the channels, but they do help unless you can see them for yourself. Once you can see them for yourself, all you're doing is joining dots, and you will see the breakouts without drawing the channels. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Trade safe, and I look forward to seeing you on the next live session. Thanks very much, everybody. Bye bye. Trade safe.